He's actually drilling into a human skull with no mask on. I mean, that's just, I don't even know where to begin with that. Hi, I'm Dr. James Talmadge. I am an anesthesiologist at Riverside Methodist in Columbus, Ohio. And I know that Dr. Strange is a surgeon and I am not. But I did have a surgical rotation in med school and I spend a lot of time in the OR. So I think you've got the right doctor.
Challenge round, Billy.
You know, interestingly, I will say most surgeons I know do listen to music while they operate. You know, it can help steady the nerves. So 1 point for Dr. Strange on that account. Oh no. No. Okay, so that is definitely not the full scrubbing procedure, which takes some time and is pretty involved and really specific. Whoa, okay. Okay, here he's actually drilling into a human skull with no mask on. I wore a mask just to come to this taping today, and none of you have holes in your head. I mean, not yet.
11 stainless steel pins in the bones, multiple torn ligaments, severe nerve damage in both hands.
Nope, that's all wrong. They did a very bad job with the pins on his hands. That's serious grounds for a malpractice suit. If someone did that to your hands after a car crash, all you'd have to do is show a photo to a judge and they'd rule in your favor. And the chances of being in a car crash and having your hands be that mangled and everything else be okay, totally fine, you know, like that's not, I mean, you don't need me to tell you that's not realistic.
Paging Dr. Talmadge to the OR, code blue, this is a code.
Seriously, it's fine. The duty nurse will take care of it, okay? Did you bring in a darker roast than the last time?
No. Open your eyes.
Oh, okay. Not totally sure why we're going here, but I guess I can state that there's no medical evidence for astral projection, like at all. I mean, some patients have out-of-body experiences when they're just about to die, but I think that's a final, last gasp of dopamine releasing in the brain moments before death, before the abyss claims them. Oh, okay, well, this is maybe more of a physics thing, but if Dr. Strange were really, kind of like shifting realities around like that, I think there'd be all sorts of changes in temperature and pressure, and that would have knock-on effects on his physiology. We're talking blood clots, embolisms, strokes, maybe evacuation of the bowels or something like that. There would be something, that really kind of left its mark a little bit more on Dr. Strange himself, and so I don't think he'd be able to just kind of waltz back and forth between realities like that.
Paging Dr. Talmadge to the morgue, paging Dr. Talmadge to the morgue.
That's bad. They never normally announce death stuff over the PA. Okay, now this is just insulting medically. First of all, these hand movements are all wrong. Okay, if a real doctor was going to open up a portal, they'd use the surgeon's tear, which is just kind of like they teach it to you in med school when you got to wrench open a cadaver or something, it's like that, And another thing, I don't know a doctor worth their salt who would rewrite all of time without consulting the head nurse on schedule, right? And our head nurse here, she gets annoyed at me a lot. So, that's like a different thing. You're telling me they don't have an anesthesiologist on hand? So that when these supervillains start coming through from the multiverse and stuff, you just got someone there to give them a little bit of a poke. You could just get even just a big bottle of ether and a couple of rags and just do it like they did it back in the 20s. I mean, we don't use ether anymore. That was awesome. That was awesome when the portal opened up and Tobey Maguire was there. It's like a different Spider-Man. Okay, I mean, multiple Spider-Man is pretty cool. I know I'm here for the doctor stuff. I'm not a spider. I shouldn't be commenting on the Spider-Man stuff. At night I spin my webs. A tasty fly. Oh, and then the fly. Yeah, I can see you guys whispering, and I did community theater for a summer in middle school. Pretty good, stays with you. It's like riding a bike. What? It's just an appendectomy. Here, you deal with it. I'm in the middle of something. When the door is closed, nobody comes in when the door is closed. Oh, hey, will you get me a refill, pretty please?
Things just got out of hand.
Oh, is that the same evil doctor from the animated series, the one on Disney Plus? Oh my God! Was that Patrick Stewart? Was that bad? I saw a head. I saw a very bald head, and it wasn't Tilda Swinton, so it must have been Patrick Stewart. Those are the two best bald heads I ever did see. We got Wanda in there, and Strange has 6 arms. The real multiverse of madness is inside. The madness is inside the mind. No!
Hey!
What?
What did I tell you about breaking into the doctor's lounge?
It's not a problem. We're just shooting a movie.
I don't care.
You were supposed to bring me coffee. I
There's
just
coffee
wanted
on the
the
second
coffee.
floor. We
I
gotta
just
go.
want the
Okay?
coffee.
Yeah,
Coffee
Dr.
down here
Talmadge
is so
also
terrible.
needs his stethoscope.
Please, that's
You
my
can't be
stethoscope.
wearing the coat
Please,
in
oh,
this
come on with this
office.
zombie Strange.
Okay, we gotta go.
Please. Oh, you ever drink coffee so fast you get brain burn?